Set it up, you can set it up, trust. That was bad that I missed my cue. That Jenna is just griefing. It actually won't be that big of a deal, the trade. Oh, speaking of griefing. That can't be real. Perfect. I use my body as a bait. Like, I intentionally let him hit me so that he wouldn't go for my AD carry because he had no sums. That Janna should be banned. That's a fucking bannable offense for sure, dude. I've never considered, like, turning back my chat so that I could literally say, like, you should be banned, Janna, to, like, the enemy team. But I considered it after that. Is she tilted? That player might just be ELO boosted. Apparently, it's a lot more frequent than I thought originally. I recently played a Soraka game where I got Warmog's passive at 12 minutes. How the fuck did you do that? 280 LP, 480 games on Janna. If that shit was not griefing, I don't know what it is. Yeah, I mean, rating is like super inflated now, so... As you can plainly see. I can't believe my AD carry opted into that, by the way. That was super risky. Yeah, I know. Ladder integrity has been not something Riot's really cared about for a while now. I'm gonna be real with you. I actually should have put another point in queue. I think I'm still gonna go Locket though. I think I won't get Ninja Tabby, but I'm kind of down for Locket. Just a really good Rocket game. First back, I got Dark Seal and Tier. But were you going Warmogs first? Like, how did you hit 1100 HP mark going Warmogs first? Like, I don't know how you hit that benchmark. Warmogs and a Ruby Crystal. Yeah, you must have just had infinite gold. Holy shit. Doesn't Dark Seal give you HP now? Like 40. Not anything that's like worth noting. I didn't even realize Janna died. Did you get hit with a spear or something? Like, how did Janna die? You must have paid this jam for that level. No, I just don't think that people who are high elo anymore means anything. I don't know. I feel like the ladder is just completely ruined integrity wise. It's like very common for me to play with people. So like before I started muting all the chat, like it was very common for me if I played with someone who said dumb shit. If I looked up their account, like they were every season diamond, but they were all of a sudden. They would be all of a sudden like legit 300 LP Grandmasters, and I'd just be like, what the fuck? Like, no troll. I couldn't believe it, but it was actually incredibly common for that. And then, I think Bacon was the one who made the tweet. Someone made a tweet, that was like, yeah, there's literally like 3 to 5 times more Grandmasters this season, or more Masters players this season than last season. Which just means that, like, Riot intentionally inflated rating again. So, like, you have another like, Grandmasters is the old, like, Diamond 1 Masters smorgasbord of, like, oh, all of these players are, like, literally 1,000 LP difference in skill. But, like, they play in the same game, like, commonly. Yeah, it was, like, crazy. I think you can just blink on him. I don't think it actually matters. No, it's 10 times. Oh, yeah, 10 times more people. Basically, TLDR, Riot was mad that there were more Grandmaster players than Master players, so they intentionally artificially inflated the ladder. So there's very low, I just have to get the lane. There's very low, like, ladder integrity now. So a lot of players who were Diamond 2 or Diamond 3 last season are playing in Master games because they got inflated at the start of the season and were able to just keep the momentum. I'm just gonna walk over to this. Like, if I told you this game was actually, like, I'm doing an unranked to challenger right now and I'm in gold, like, you'd believe it. You would unironically believe it. Like, watching the Janna play the game, you know? I just want my gold before I reset. I think I just reset here, too. Most of these master players are dogs. I mean, I don't know, man. It just feels like really bad because this season, right? I mean, I get challenger every season, but like this season, I climbed an account to like 350 LP so fast, and I was like, damn, am I just playing way better? But actually, I'm not playing any better. It's just I pick a couple of champions that bully people who literally belong like 1,000 LP under me. So, like, it diminishes even me. Like, I hate that. It diminishes, like, my success. Pretty sure you guys can just dive him. Okay, well, I mean, that couldn't have been worse. That basically looks just as bad as the enemy players have been playing the game. Oh my goodness, so this is how Janna wins. Yeah, I mean, her field of competition is something else, you know? Just cut his recall. Dude, they both fucking bought minus healing items. Yo, what's up, Sleepy? I gotcha. I got all my little idiots. I'll keep you alive, my little idiots. No, they have first blood turret. Smooge. Have you hit Challenger this season yet? No. Not this season. I feel like hitting Challenger this season isn't even about skill. It's just about playing a lot of games, dodging a lot, and abusing MMR. I think it's pretty stupid, like, climbing this season. This is probably a season where there's a decent chance that I don't get Challenger, but it has nothing to do with my skill. Like, if my account is only getting plus 16, like at 350 LP, the likelihood that I can get an account in Challenger without quite literally chaining together like 20 to 50 wins in a row is like basically 0. Which just is stupid. Like, I actually have a better chance of getting Challenger if I go make a new account. If I go make a new account and grind up normals, like actually, no troll. I think that should already be like a pretty big red flag. That should have been an ulti right there. And my Ezreal definitely wins auto for auto at this point in time. Like, I have Moonstone and shit, right? Like, there's no way he does. So you mean they're giving more LP, or is it the fact that no one needs promos? It might just be everything. Like, it might be that promo removal meant that people didn't get capped in, like, ranks. I also think that they gave way too much LP to a lot of people at the start of the season in their provisionals. Like, I know there were a lot of people who were, like, D3, D4 last season who played their provisionals. They went, like, 7-3, and then they were a higher rank than they've ever been in their life. Like, they were D2 or D1. So, that also is a contributing factor, too. Like, very easily. I've got 45 seconds and I need to take a reset. Why is it every time I look, this Draven has a red buff? You can play up. I'm actually down to drop tempo for the Vision to actually play for the tier 2. Guess it wasn't worth it because we didn't get the full turret. It's just redemption time now. Honestly, all positive things. Like, that's a lot of sums. I think I get this recall off. Looks pretty good. Get ready for dragon. Do you agree with the redemption nerf? Wait, there's a redemption nerf? No fucking way. You have to be an absolute animal if you think that redemption needs a nerf. This item is so garbage. Is that a joke? That's a shitpost, right? Let me do another wave, boys and girls. Huh, ignite. I got you, bud. Who's alive still? Rumble. He Rumble ultied in that fight, so I'm not like that worried about him. That Janna was unranked every other season, got Masters. This season with 700 games played. Was she boosted? I have no idea. I can't tell you the answer to that question anymore because I don't even really know how to identify whether or not someone's boosted or the system is just bad. Which probably is even more dangerous than just saying that they're boosted, because at least then it's an easy dismissive way of identifying the problem. I don't even build Warmogs till 3rd, actually, on Soraka. I actually don't like it at all. I actually much rather have Redemption for the extra healing. Like, I know that there's the Warmogs fantasy of, like, oh, I have infinite sustain, right? But I actually don't like it at all. You're so bad, dude. Like, why would you go for the support when if you go for the support, you just let me die? That was literally his fault. Like, I can't believe he ditched me and ran through. Oh, that's so tilting, man. Fucking idiot. Yeah, I think Warmog's first is definitely just terrible, in general. I just don't think it's worth it. The infinite HP cycle isn't worth, like, the amount of healing and shielding that you lose. Like, literally look at this item for Soraka. It's so good. You didn't go lock it? I thought I considered lock it, and then I just got fed. I got so far ahead and so fed, and all of their players are just vegetables that it didn't make sense to go lock it. Get out of here, you hooligan. Get out of here, you hooligan. Yone didn't ult. Like, Yone ultied over the wall. I feel like I'm watching people first time a lot of champions. Well, I guess we just lose Baron now. Feels bad, man. Just don't go on him. Just stay in range. You're really bad at the game. It's so painful to watch. We really got to steal that, huh? We really got to steal that, huh? I want to throw up. I want to throw up for sure. Everyone is so fucking bad. Yeah. That's how I feel playing the game now. Like, even when I'm on a Grandmaster's account now, it's just like, Jesus, like, all the basics aren't even ingrained in people. Like, what is that, like, literally, what is that jungler doing? Like, he has no one near him. What is he doing? He's just suiciding. I'll deal with that later. There's an immediacy for getting on the wave. I like to rush Warmogs, but in ARAM, I see. Feels like we end. I feel like this game needs to be over. Yeah, I feel like this game needs to be over. I don't even care about the Ocean Soul. Just end the game. Like, get me out. I don't like playing this game, and I'm the winner of the game. Ugh, I'm embarrassed 4 players in this game. Yo, what's up, Sabrina?